Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another day of Arena. We are Epic Gaming, a card store slash venue space here in Milwaukee, Oregon. We do several things during the week, mainly online. We do Arena almost every day, and any chance we get a time to stream it, we do. And then we have Final Fantasy on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays on Octagon. And then we also have Net Play, Full Melee, and PM. Well, P- PM ever so often, but Melee for sure on Sundays. All right. Well, today we're going to be playing on Arena, as I said, and we're just going to be grinding the ladder, getting our quest done for today. We still only have Mono Red built, but we'll get some more cards in here soon, especially with Ikora coming out. So we'll have a lot of decks being built when we get a chance. All right. Of course, as soon as I start stream too, just 1 second. Okay, Epic Gamers, we're back. Sorry about that. Just as soon as I started, I had a customer walk in, so I had to, go do that. But without further ado, or actually, we could just play a game of Workshop real quick. What we got here? So we got Sapling Swarm, which looks to be a sapling-based deck. Okay, so it looks like you're just using Tennessee Giant, keep creating those guys, saplings. You're just making a bunch of saplings. That is, and tokens. It's a token-based deck. Okay. You have a bunch of stuff that sacks your tokens to kill things, and your poison tip archer to go with that as well. Okay. That's interesting. What about the strength and numbers? Looks like it is Boros aggro. That nothing special about that. Okay, and it looks like we have Blue Red Tempo with get you Lavaromancers as your low drop, and then a bunch of burn and bounce spells and draw spells. Yeah, Drake. There we go. Yeah, you're just trying to load your graveyard with good spells and then slap a Drake on, kill people with Gutter Snipe. Okay, that looks like fun. I think it's a toss between the Strength and Numbers and the Wrath of Mages for me, because this just looks like your standard aggro Boros deck. I kind of want to try this one. I would never. Lately, I've been in an aggressive mood, and I'm usually not that type of person. But you know what? Let's play some Boros. You can watch me play some bad Boros. And by mean bad, I mean me personally, not the deck. So it looks okay. It looks like it'll be at least fun. But yeah, super excited for Ikoria. Set looks like a lot of fun. It looks very interesting, to say the least. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy any of the set physically. I might splurge a little bit on Arena on my account and just get some cards that way. This is a hand that is very slow. We're not keeping this one. Like we have, mana to keep or cast our spells. We don't really have anything else past that. Okay, this is a little better, although now we're stuck on white. No, we're not. No, I'm blind. So we can go turn 1, stone, and then play the mountain. Yeah, this is fine. Then we'll take away the 4-drop. Looks like we're on the draw, too. Oh, he's also playing the red deck. I see. But he has a better 1-drop. He gets to come in for... Oh, no, duh. He's playing the blue-red deck. Because this deck doesn't have Lava Mancer. I don't know why I immediately thought about that. Okay, so we can either make a dude, or we can throw down this. But this has a effect on ETB, so we're just going to slap down the Instigator so we can get that goblin. Maybe even like, let's see. +2/+0. Yeah. If he attacks, probably just gonna take it. Then we'll play the Drill Master, throw it on one of the goblins, swing in for damages. Damages. Ooh. We're gonna let that Enigma Drake get huge, because later we can act treason the Bucks. It's just gonna be awkward because it's hard to get around the Enigma Drake. So let's just start setting up then. What's the bugler? Cool. If we draw a land, we can actually play double Drill Master. And then try to swing in, and if he doesn't block, good. Let's see, just sifting around, discarding card, which is good for Enigma Drake, because he can just get a spell into the yard. But looks like he just discarded a land. He must be getting too much of those. Cause what he could do is like discard an instant or sorcery just to make the Drake better, or bigger. Where it does when he dies, create a 1/1 vampire token with lifelink. Ooh, okay. We have several options. We want to hold on to this Trumpet Blast for a bit. Not Trumpet Blast, sorry. Act of Treason, so we can get the Enigma Drake. Let's see. If we Drill Master the Bugler and go in, that doesn't sound bad. Or Bugler. But there's no E, so it's... Yeah, Bugler. Bugler or Bugler? Bugler. Yeah, we're just going to get in for... Is he Vigilance? Oh, nice. And as soon as he decides to swing in with Enigma Drake, we can Trumpet Blast that turn. And then the next turn after that, act of treason and go in. Or if we go into the late game for whatever reason and just draw a bunch of lands, we can go act of treason and a Trumpet Blast. Oh, he's going to town. I think he's going to swing in now. Just go for 5. We're on no blocks here. So I think this is the perfect time to Trumpet Blast for 5. And then take the Enigma Drake and kill him on the backswing, because that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If he has a couple burn spells, and then it'll pump. So we should be able to stay alive here. Or we just put down 2 Martyrs. Or a Martyr and a Drill Master. Yeah, that's probably better. To be honest. And just get him for 4. So we're just going to use this Drake to our advantage. Or at least try to. Blink with an eye, and returning it back to my hand. That's fine. Let's see. If he goes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, if he has a bolt or something, I'm still fine. So no blocks, I think, and then Triple Blast could be 3, 6, 9 to his 12. No blocks. Let's see. I think if we take 6 and a burn spell, if we Trumpet Blast, can't get in. So yeah, let's just play some more dudes. And then get in for these guys. And then we'll kill them next turn. Because I don't think I had enough that turn to kill. Because if we go Act Treason for 4, yeah. Looks like we get to live, boys. Okay, so let's see. Oh, he's just swinging in. And he has no cards in hand? We just take it, right? Because that's 6. No pumps. No pumps. No cards in hand. No blocks. Moving the combat. That's okay. We'll swing like this. Move to blockers. Boom, and then we'll Trumpet Blast for game. Good game, everybody. And I was like, yeah, I'll go to one. You have no cards in hand. You should have kept your card in hand to at least make me guess. But, you know, he gave me information. Ooh, captive audience. When it enters the battlefield under the control of an opponent's choice, at the beginning of your upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Life total becomes 4. Discard your hand. Each opponent creates a... Huh. That's hilarious. Okay. I feel like that'd be fun in my buddy's Mogus EDH deck. Or Kevin's Mogus EDH deck, to be specific. It's all about keeping your opponent guessing. And just making sure someone dies. It's fun. It's a good deck. Okay, so we did that event. We only need to do it once for the reward. And we have 5 more creatures to cast. Easy. So let's play some red. Grind that ladder today. Fnok the Bold. Okay, so this is a pretty bad hint. I mean, it's not. It's playable. It is playable. But I want Cavalade. There we go. Even though 2 cards in my hand are dead, but we're shipping one of them, so it's fine. Boom. Mountain into 10 Street Dodger, because then we can go... Yeah, I kind of like playing the Dodger and Initiate first, and then we can play the Cavalade. Because that's 2 damage, and I got guys on board. So it does the same thing, and then we can play Cavalade, swinging with the boys. We can lose a 10 Street Dodger. Oh, in fact, we won't lose any. That's disgusting. We're just gonna swing in here, get the triggers, get some free damage in, because not losing a dude. Because luckily that's a 0/3. And he just play. Yeah, I think he's playing the Rug elemental deck or just blue green. I haven't seen any red quite yet. I'm okay with trading with the Risen Reef, so we're just gonna play the Cavalade and swing with the Dodgers. And there's a concede. Oh, we're almost in the gold. Whoa. There we go. Sweet. We just leveled up. Got that mastery going. Ends in 35 hours. Let's go to our mastery tree. Wish I would put any in. Okay. Oh, because we were in the red. Yeah. Might as well try to finish off that tree. Try to get that Perforos. Yeah, because that floor is actually kind of dope. Annex is a very good card. Okay. More red. More red. Mm-mm. But, yeah, I'm thinking shark control for Ikoria just to start things out, get some fun in. I think there's just something so beautiful and so right about a 5 mana uh, shark counter. I mean, it's not the best, but there's flavor there. It's a 5/5 counter. Man, this set is very flavorful. That's for sure. It's all sorts of whack. Looks like we got red versus red here. Going for the turn 1 10 Street Dodger and then making it unblockable in turn 2 here. Hit me go to 18. And then he's either going to play Grim Initiate or keep open for Shock, which is the Shock mana. So what we're going to do is play the Fervent Champion. Anyway, we're not going to play the Cavalry because we're figuring he's going to Shock to kill the Spitter, so we're not going to get in an attack anyway. So we're just going to go swinging like this. Oh, so I guess he didn't have Shock. Well, because now we can just light up the stage. Or actually, I kind of like playing the Scorch Spitter. We don't need to light up the stage right now. Yeah, if he doesn't do anything, you know, we're fine. Let's play the Spitter. Force him to have a Shock. Interesting. You must have an Infuriate then? Spitfire, there we go. Okay, so looks like he's also playing Cavalade. Just haven't seen the Cavalade yet because he's a Spitfire. I think we still swing with the team. We shock the Spitfire, and then we can light up the stage. Unless he doesn't block, then we can just play light up the stage and to dude. Yeah, I like that. We can just save this Cavalade. We want to kill the Spitfire. And then we'll just light up the stage. And the next turn we can play the Calamity. Nice if we draw a land too. Oh, he has a 1/3. That's a problem. And a 1/1. Yeah, we'll take one. Infuriate. Oh, okay. I want to play Calamity because I don't want to lose it. But I don't think we're attacking this turn. We're just going to play the Cavalade this turn, do no attacks. And the next turn, hopefully we draw a land and we can play Cavalade into Infuriate. And if he just swings all out here, yeah, then we can. Oh, we're good. No blocks. Hit me with your worst, bud. What's he? Oh. Thought maybe I'd Infuriate so you can get a lot of damage in on the Arcanist. Here's another Spitfire. Alright, we saw the land. Here's a Calamity. And then we're going to move into combat. Get some damage in, because let's see, we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4. If he waits Calamity, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're dead if he has Calamity. Shoot. Oh, he blocked. Okay, dope. Sweet. So if he does have the Calamity, we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we're taking a lot, actually. But, I think he's taking more. Good game. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. And then plus a spitter. 2, 4, 6, and then 1 with the spitter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yup. Ah, and we're now in gold. Finally out of silver. And then we're at the. Gotta start somewhere. Let's get some more red in. All right, owns in 1 sec. What does that mean? We'll keep 7. We're gonna play the turn 1 scored spitter. He could either be playing Azorius Control. He could be playing Bant Flicker. He could be playing just Bant. He could be playing Blue White Flicker. We won't get a whole lot of information off this enlightenment. And an island. Glass Cask. I mean, he's probably playing Glass Casket. Could be Azorius Control, playing the Glass Casket for the aggro matchups in the early game. Well, we'll see what his next play is. Cause I'm kind of okay. Tranquil Cove. Oh, it's probably yeah. Looks like Azorius Control, or like a budget version. That actually sounds like fun. I might build myself a budget blue white deck. That sounds awful, but I do like Control, even if it's bad. Yeah, looks like he's playing Control. We have a very slow start, so I think he's probably going to win. You know, we're trying to push for damage here. He's only at 17, so we're gonna play Spitfire. We need to extend the board. He's gonna shatter the sky, but if he doesn't have it, then we're in a good spot. Yeah, there it is. So light up the stage here, and then pass. Yeah, we just didn't do enough damage early. That's game. We cannot beat Trawler. Can't beat the Trawler. Live flank and you can't kill it unless they have no cards in hand. But generally, they don't play the card when they have no cards in hand. Yeah, the card is so good. It always feels great to play it. It doesn't feel good to see it on the other end of the table. Especially if you're playing red, because then your opponent's just gaining life. Oof. This well, playable all day. And we have the light up the stage. Now let's keep it. I'm in it. We'll go turn 1 spitter. And then we'll swing in. If he blocks, we have Infuriate. Oh. Well, we have another turn to draw a land. And we have the light up the stage. Because we just, if we don't see a land, we need to get this light up the stage off regardless. Okay, cool. We're going to do the spitter. I guess we could have played a haster, but I wanted to, just in case we do get double mountain off the light up the stage, I want to be able to play the double mountain. So we'll play that, and then we'll play a Raging Goblin, just because next turn we can play 2 hasters, or no, we can just play the Spitfire, actually. So, yeah, which he's probably going to counter, which is fine, unless he has a flash spell. Okay, cool. No, that resolves. I was tempted to shock my own Spitter, so that way he's not able to play the Rider later. But I kind of want to play the Spitfire. Because if we draw Cavalade, we can go Haste into Cavalade, which is really good. This is still fine. We're just going to play two Hasters, keep up the Infuriate. And then next turn, what we can do is double shock his face if he taps out, and then kill him with the Spitfire. So we're just going to move into combat. Swing with the team. We're not even going to bother use the Tin Dodger's ability. If he's smart, you're just going to take it. Because, like, if you're leaving mana open, you're not using the Dodger, that means I got something. So most of the time, you're going to want to activate the Dodger. So if I'm leaving a mana open and I'm swinging in with Dodger and not using the effect, you're more than likely going to be losing your creature you're blocking with. Because I got Bellatrix, I got Shocks. I think most people don't expect the Infuriate. They're like, okay, all he has for 1 mana is Shock, so I'm fine with that. He got Cry. We need to kill him now. Which, well, we're going to. Well, I am bad at math, so we'll see. Let's go Shock. So trigger the Spitfire. Shock. Trigger the Spitfire. Nope. We're good. That maths correctly. Good game. Spitfire, man, I tell you. They're like, I'm safe. I'm like, well, I had double shock and Spitfire, so. Man, imagine if Lightning Strike was in standard. I'm glad it's not. Because red's already good. This hand is fantastic. We got turn 1 Grim Initiate, and then turn 2 carry your light up to stage, and the turn 3 Cavalade skewer their thing. Yeah, look, it's more red. Ooh. No, I still think I like Grim Initiate more here now. Because if he has a shock, he won't want to shock this, but we also have first strike, so he has to spend mana on the Dodger if he wants it to live. Oh, he's just going to play the Robber and smack us for 2 and get the value off because we have more cards in hand. Oh, he grabbed our Spitfire. I don't think he's playing the Cavalade deck, so we should be fine. Yeah, let's swing in so we can light up the stage. I don't know why I played the land. It's out of habit, I guess. Then we'll play the light up the stage. Yeah, see, there's the mountain. That's okay, it's not 2 of them. And we'll play the Spitter, because next turn we can go mountain, play Dodger, Calamity, swing in, and then go Goblin, Courier, swing in, Skewer for game. Or, well, I'm not quite sure if that's game. I'm just saying things. Haven't done the math. No blocks. Yeah, we'll take 3. Are you gonna play the Spitfire? He is gonna play the Spitfire. Let's play the mountain. We're okay with losing a dude here because we're about to go Faces. It'd be disgusting though if he's playing Cavalade, because then we just lose because he has our Spitfire. Yeah, that's fine. Losing the Scorch is fine. But if he plays oh, he has the Torbrand. Disgusting. And I think I'm dead here. So that's 3, 6. No, okay, we're still alive. We definitely die this turn, or next turn. I don't think we're living. Let's see, because we can do. Well, we'll just do the most damage we can here. we'll bring in the 6. Light up the stage. And skewer. Get some damage in and concede. Good game, other red player. Good game. And we're just going to keep going. Keep jamming that red. Going fast, losing fast, winning quick. Life is all about speed and efficiency. We got the speed. I mean, mono red's efficient. I'm just kidding. Otherwise, it wouldn't be played as much. Well, then, if you could build anything else as easy as red is to build, just because although wild cards are mostly common and uncommon, outside robbers, mythic, and I think you got a few rares like if you're playing the Steamkin and the giant that does too, and adventures. But you don't have to play those cards. That's the thing. That's the thing about mono red is you can just you don't have to play with those mythics or rares. The deck is you can still play other really good red decks. But Steamkin and the Giant are still really good cards. So I'd still look into getting those. But Bone Crusher Giant, there we go. That's the card. Must have a very interesting hand. Either that or he's looking away from the screen. Yeah, okay. Looks like he's now good with his hand, so we're just going to play the Scorch Spitter. And then next turn, we're not going to play the Tin Street Dodger, I don't think. We're just going to play Mountain, Shock the Collector, play the Grim Initiate, and then swing with the Spitter. And the next turn we can play Dodger and Initiate. Hopefully we draw a land, and then a land after that to play the Torbrand, and then Gas after that. Okay, yeah, see, here's the Bone Crusher Giant. Just getting rid of that real quick. Let's play a Tin Street Dodger and a Grim Initiate, and then move into combat. Generally, you want to wait till after to play, so that way your opponent's not surprised about, or, there's the element of surprise, but we don't have any surprises. We're playing red. We're just going to slap it down. They'll play the Collector, probably play another dude here too. Oh, he's going to fight. And he gets the plus. Okay, that's awkward. And we drew that. I guess we'll just play the Courier and then pass so we can double block the Collector. But he's going to play a dude, so he'll just go up to 3. And he probably has another another one of these guys, which would be really good. Because then he gets the +1/+1 counter, and he gets the fight, and then he probably plays a dude. Then he has a 4/4. Chaos Bringer. Okay. Looks like he's just trying to get some gas to hand, using that neg ability. He's probably just going to keep his Collector up here. Oh, goodness. This is not looking good. I think we're going to concede. Because, he has a 2/2 that we can't get over. I mean, we can swing in. He'll block the Courier, and then we'll hit him for 2. It doesn't sound good. But now he can just kind of play the Bone Crusher Giant, which we can't get over. And we have 3 cards that we can't play in hand. So the odds of us winning are very, very, very low. So I might not try to waste people's time here and just concede. Because they'll go to a 3/3. I can't see a way out of here. I'd have to, he'd have to not attack. And I'd have to draw land into Cavalade, into Thorbrand. Okay. Well, he did the no attack part. And we drew the land. Okay. And do we even get in for one? I think if we do have the Cavalade, I'd rather. That's 3, and that's 3, 6, 9 to 10. So I put him to 1. That's still fine because he doesn't have me dead on the backswing. Then I play the Torbrand, he's dead. So yeah, I'm not gonna give him haste. There's no point. I don't think the 1 point of damage is gonna matter. I rather have the Torturier back up, just so when if I do draw the Cavalade, I get 1 extra trigger, which is gonna give me 1 extra attack, which is more than just doing 1 to his face and sacking our courier to give him haste. So I like just keeping him in there. Yeah, he's bringing some chaos, gaining some mana, playing questing beasts, which is just gonna go to my face. That's fine.
You have no way of blocking it, even if you wanted to.
Exactly. Does it go out my face, dude?
Our life total's more than 0. We're fine.
Yeah, no blocks. If we draw Cavalade here, we're literal gods. Because I have some like only way we win here is if we draw a mountain and then into Cavalade and then a mountain to play Torbrand on next turn. Okay. Ripperonis. So we swing in with the Dodger and the Spitfire, and then we can block 2 things. Yeah, so let's do that. Activate. Oh, sorry about that. Yep, he's just gonna Bone Crusher Giant here. Get rid of that, and then we're gonna swing in with the Spitfire. Or let's just go at his the 1, because when I did my damage calc earlier, if we had the Cavalade, I was 1 damage off. So if at least do the 1 damage, I don't care if he gets a search off of here, as long as it doesn't gain him life in some way. Then we can block here and here. Actually, we could just block 1. We'll go to 9. And as long as he doesn't have a Bone Crusher Giant, he already used 2, so we should be safe from a burn spell. Looks like he has a removal spell for the Spitfire. He's mousing over it. Yeah, he's going to fight. That's game. There's nothing we can do about that. Unless he decides to double it like a fool. Yeah. This is where we finally draw the Cavalade, but it doesn't matter anymore. That's the blockers. We'll block with Initiate, and we'll go down to 5. You know, we had a brief amount of hope. It was very brief. Yeah. Swing in at his face, give him the good game back, and concede. That is okay. It happens. That's what life is when you play red sometimes. All right, just 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let's continue to jam. Space Jam. Some Monored. Okay, let's see. Opponent goes first, so we're on the draw with Spitter, Initiate, Shock, Light up the stage. Could be. It's not too bad. We can go turn 1, Scorch Spitter, and the turn 2, light up the stage, and then Spitter. See what our opponent is playing. Probably has Unsummon mana up. And by unsummon, I mean the fairy dude. So it looks like we're just going to go in. I think I'm going to keep the light up the stage and just play double Spitter. Because then we could just play light up the stage next turn and swing in for 6. Potentially. Okay, he's just going to grow a Spiral. So he's probably playing... Yeah, he's playing that Bant deck. He's probably going to put... Yep. Oh, Tamio. How many cards do you have in his deck? Okay, 50. I thought, is this the 250 card deck I saw today? 250 Bant? But no, it's not Bant. It was Simic. Okay, never mind. Oh, he has the Shatter. He has the Shatter.
Shatter, a red interrupt that lets you counter an activated ability of an art.
Okay, he has Shatter the Sky. Well, our damage is better at his face and not at his Tamio.
Wait, you don't want him... Wait, you want your opponent to die? Crazy.
I know. I'm going to light up the stage. We're going to let the Tamio do its thing. Minus is at 3, so you can get Uro. Yeah, no, we're good. We'll play the Grim Initiate. I don't know why I played the Grim Initiate, but, I mean, it's going to die. I guess because I do want a 1-1 still. So that way when he does board wipe, I can still swing in for 1 or 2. So, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. It's like we could have killed Tamio, but I feel like I said, we want to set it at our face. Otherwise, if they're not dead at a certain point, they win. Because I was playing a game where I swung, I tried to kill Anissa because that sounded like a good idea. And, well, he just played another one, and I lost, like 5 points of damage, which could have killed him instead because I had another spell on the following turn that I drew. I'm like, oh, if I just went face, I would have won. But, it happened. So it looks like he's opting not to play Shatter in the Sky, which I feel like is wrong because I can... Oh, no, because he escaped it, so it'll stay. In my mind, I was like, oh, it doesn't get to stay, but yeah. Okay. I see you. Maybe we can draw... Okay. So let's go ahead and play the Mountain. Well, let's play the Dodger. Let's get the Shock out of the way. We'll play Courier. I don't know why I played the Courier, to be honest. Because he has the Sky. And even though I can see it in his hand right here, I still forget it exists. Yeah, if I just had... If we draw Skewer here, that's hilarious. Although he's probably going to attack first. So he can gain his life. Which is a bummer. Yeah. I think he's got it after this. We'll just block here because he's wiping. Put your Shatter in the Sky, and he gets to keep up potential counterspell magic, which I don't believe the deck plays Absorb, but it's probably the Unsummon dude that he can either flash in, or looks like he might. Oh, okay, he's gonna -3 to return. Okay. I see. Yep. He goes to 11. Let's just see what we draw. We're not winning. He has way too many lands. He has, yeah, we got light up the stage. I mean, and 2 mountains. We're just gonna slam that concede button. Just jam that concede button. Live the concede. We are the concede button. Our superpower is we can concede at instant speed. Uh, I think my strongest skill in Magic is pressing the concede button. Oh, this hand is pretty lit. It's on fire. Dude, restraining from it making any more jokes. / trying to find more jokes. So this is a failed passage. Get that search off the way. Being a gentleman, not waiting till later. Get in the island, and we're going to swing in with the favorite champion. I think we're missing out on playing damage. We should just play the Church Courier and then play the light up the stage. Because in my mind, I'm just like, if I get double mountain, I can't play that. But I think the 1 damage is more important. So let's play the mountain. In fact, let's go for another light up the stage. Just because we can. These guys have haste. And so do these guys. You guys are playing type of Simic deck. So let's go throw Dodger. You might have the fairy for me, so we can return that to hand. And then we're just gonna play another Dodger. And we'll swing in for Damages. What's he got for me? Oh, you know, it's probably just a Growth Spiral. Yeah, it's a Growth Spiral. It's blue-green. Well, what else would it be? Oh! I've been fooled. I've fibbed. It is not a Growth Spiral. It is a Brian Cutthroat, so it looks like he's going for blue-green Flash. Yeah, no, that deck's sick. You'll be even better. Ooh, Infuriate. Ooh. So then do we even play the Courier? You hang that back so that way we can Infuriate whatever he blocks. He probably has counter spell, so then we can play the Spitfire for safely. And then draw Cavalry next turn for game. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm not even activate Dodger. I'm gonna go in. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna let let's see. So we can attempt to shock the Cutthroat because we want to. If he ends up blocking with the Preserver, yeah, well, let's get the Cutthroat. So I don't think he has anything except for like an Opt, which yeah, that would have been bad. Oh, but he didn't, so we're good. And then get blocked champion. Will infuriate the champion. Coming for some damages. And we're just keep the Courier in hand. I don't think he has any wipes in these colors. I think he just has flash effects. Yep, pass. My turn. We'll play the Feverin champion. I'm going to swing in. Get that Feverin champion triggers. Yep, here's a Brazenbauer as I expected. So yeah, we're gonna come in for. He must have another Brazenbauer. I'm surprised he didn't do it during attackers. That way I didn't get the extra damage. That way he'd be at 7. So we're just going to play the Spitfire. I don't believe he has any Wrath in this color, so we're good to do that. Overwhelm him, slap the Fervent Champion and the Courier out in the field. So whatever he plays, even if he's a blocker, he I think he'll die of the exacties unless he goes Uro into a Gilded Goose or something. So he'll gain 3 life there, putting him at 9. Then he has blocks. Then he concedes. All right, I'm gonna get in one more game, and then I'll be it for this segment. Just a little small arena run today. It's always good to get the daily quest done. Got your XP, your level, your packs, your coin. Get those coins in for Ikoria. It's going to be an interesting standard. All right. Last one of the day. Let's go. All right, so we're against Torn Flesh of Soul. He's playing a Johnny, so I'm going to assume he has a mono white deck. Well, we're going to keep it. We haven't seen Cavalade in a bit, but, you know, we don't need Cavalade to win. Oh, look, he is playing white. You think it's mono white? Isn't he go turn to Pride Mate? If he does, we'll shock it. It's going to die. Let's just pass this here. Oh, Daxos. Yeah, we want to kill the Daxos now because this is the only time to kill it. As soon as you play something else, it's too big. It's just too big. We'll play the Fervent Champion, smack him for 3. Although, I actually just didn't see this till now. So we should just live up the stage. But we can do it next turn. We won't have a 3-drop anyway, so we can go Raging Goblin live up the stage.
Live up stage is your 3-drop.
You're right. There's the Pride Mate. He was baiting that shock. Sentinel is a 3/3. Okay, that's fine. This doesn't have lifelink itself. Yeah, it's all still. We'll play the Raging Goblin. We'll swing in here and we'll light up the stage. It'd be sick if we got the shock off of it too, but he's just going to take it. He doesn't want to risk losing this because, well, he just make it big and so big that we can't deal with it. He doesn't want us to risk having the shock because that's why we left it open. Get that shock mana scare. And we'll just play the Grim Initiate. Then we have the Torbrand for our next turn, and we'll just swing sideways and hope everything goes our way. And Ominous Sign to gain life, so make a 4/4 and 2 dudes. Okay, that's good for him. We can take 4. I want to keep this because we do more damage when he's this. Ooh, baby girl. Yeah, let's play the Torbrand. Where does it go at his face? We'll think about things later.
Sword Spirit is 3 on declare of attack. It's busted.
And it'll be even better if we get a Cavalade next turn. It's just sweet music to my ear. 3, 3, 3, 3. So that's fine. We're going to lose most of our board, but he's going to take some damage in the next turn. We're in an okay position.
He also just can now shock the Pride Mate who doesn't gain life either.
Pacifism, that's fine. We just need him to not gain life. So we need to kill this now while this is tapped. While he has no mana.
Yeah, shock the 4/4.
And then we will swing in with Grim Initiate, who does 3 with first strike. Pretty disgusting. And pass. We'll just keep this shock.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I like shock to deal 4. That feels that's better than a bolt. Oh, another Pride Mate resolves. So hopefully he tries to like attach for 2 for whatever reason, then we just shock in response. Because as long as he doesn't have mana open for Alcid, we Gucci. Now you're just going to give it protection from red. So, that happens. As long as he doesn't have lifelink, that's all we really care about.
That one has lifelink.
Well, we're going to kill it, though. Well, that's 4. Well, he'll go to 4. And we can actually kill the Pride Mate. Yeah, actually, let's take the 1. Because we can just kill the Pride Mate. Or, if we see Skewer, he's just dead.
Yeah.
Double shock, that'd be hilarious. That's 4. That's 3. That's lethal.
Yep.
I know how to do mace. Unless he has something in hand.
Rejuvenate for 1 mana.
A player or permanent. Orange. Okay, cool. Excuse me, sir. Shocking news. This just it. You're dead. All right, perfect. You know, that was a good game to leave off on today. We're now in gold tier 4. Finally out of silver with our budget red deck. All right. We got some games in of Mono Red. Got the workshop done. It was a pretty productive hour. Thanks again for joining me today. And once again, we are Epic Gaming. We are a card store / venue space. We do arena almost every day. And we have streams for Final Fantasy on Octagon as well. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays around 6:30. And net play full melee on Sundays. Once again, thank you guys for joining me. It's always a lot of fun. And I'm really excited for Ikoria coming out in a few days. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in.